Today, this is the first in my series of how to build a better video. And today, we are going to talk about 6 accessories that'll take your smartphone videos from ho-hum to next level. This time on K6UDA Radio. Alright guys, today in the first of my series on how to build a better video, we're going to talk about 6 things you can get to make your iPhone videos next level. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link all of these items in the description below. So if you want to learn more about them, if you want to see reviews or figure out where to pick them up and how to pick them up, I'll have all that in the description below, so be sure and check that out. This is the camera that almost all of us are carrying with us all the time. The microphones on your smartphone are okay. They'll get the sound, but it doesn't sound great. It picks up a lot of ambient noise because these things are, honestly, they're designed to pick everything up and bring it into the recording. When you're talking to the camera, if you're doing it vlog style and you've got the camera front facing you, it just doesn't sound good. So the first thing that I want to suggest here is a small lavalier microphone. Now I got this one on Amazon and I think it cost like $12. And what this is going to do is really next level up the video or the audio coming out of your iPhone. And we're going to go ahead and go to the iPhone now. So now we're on the iPhone camera. I've got the little lapel mic here clipped on along with the other lavalier that's hooked up to the big camera here. And now I'm on the audio straight out of the iPhone here, and that's what you're listening to. I've got the camera backed up pretty good. I've got the lavalier mic plugged back in, and that's what I'm talking on right now. This is pretty much the same picture as you would get on the big studio camera, but I'm actually talking on the iPhone right now. And in the same configuration here, this is now talking with the stock mic, and it's going to pick up a lot more stuff around. That is not necessarily a good idea because all this ambient noise that's around here is very, very distracting in a lot of videos. Fairly quiet in here, so it's not as big of an issue. But let's say I want to get a little bit further back where either I can't handhold the camera or it becomes impractical for me to have this thing wired up, or I've got 2 people in the shot and I want to have these 2 people talking. So what I've got here is the Rode Video Micro. This is a shotgun mic and it is attached to an isolator here and a camera cold shoe. Comes complete with a cord that plugs into the back, and this is called a dead cat. And this will kill that wind noise that will plague you, especially on your vacation videos when you're outdoors. So we plug that on, and this is the Rode Video Micro. Okay, so now I'm standing outside and I'm about 10 feet away from the camera, which means I cannot use the lavalier mic because it just doesn't have enough cord to get back here to do this shot that I wanted to do. What does my voice sound like, and what else is going on around me? I think it's gonna be kind of distracting. There's gonna be a lot of artifacts in the audio track. I'm standing here, I am talking to you, I am on the Rode microphone now, and this actually should be much better. This should be much more directed toward my voice. You're not going to hear the traffic noises that are off on the side nearly as much. And when I walk into the frame and I'm talking to you like this, it's really going to punch up and sound fantastic. If you're shooting with an iPhone 7, the normal little cable here between, say, your Rode mic or even the lavalier isn't going to work, because honestly you just don't have a you don't have the headphone jack on there. So Rode makes this. This is the SC4. This will convert the audio out, or the lightning port on an iPhone 7 or 8 or 10 to the jack that you need to operate to make this whole thing work. This one that's made for the Rode microphones, this works on a DSLR camera. It has two black pins on there. Well, the iPhone needs a third black pin. That's how that one works. So this is the Rode SC7, and that goes from a 2-pin to the 3-pin that goes into the iPhone. This lens is the Amir. This one happens to be a wide-angle lens. It's fairly good quality. It looks decent, and it'll give your shots much more depth and get you a wider angle, a better looking shot from your smartphone. And from the world of Instagram models, this is a cool little ring light. It's about $3, and it charges from a standard USB port. Has one button that operates the thing, either a on or a blinking light. Clips right on to your iPhone or your Droid and gives you a nice even ring light that'll keep you from looking like a bagged ghoul. Something that I'm always harping about is keeping your camera stable. And I've got a few things here to help you keep your iPhone camera stable, because if you're using anything like this, you're going to have a clamp for the iPhone. This one is nice, it fits in the pocket. But you're going to need some kind of a tripod or something to stabilize the phone. Now, for just a couple of dollars, you can get one of these little selfie sticks, and you can extend that out, and that's the standard selfie stick. This has become one of my favorite little iPhone accessories to carry with me, especially on my motorcycle. I could carry this thing in my tank bag. I could damn near put it in my pocket. It breaks down so small. And this is a bendy little tripod guy. It can be a tripod. It can wrap around things. So if I have a tree limb or something, I can actually wrap this around a tree limb, hang the camera from any direction I want, and get a nice stable shot. One of the most versatile is going to be the GorillaPod. And this is probably a generic one. I've had this for several years. I use the hell out of this. I use this with almost every camera that I own. It is small, it's bendable, so I can bend it any number of ways, and I can stick it on top of rocks, trees, whatever, bend it to whatever configuration I want. And then I can actually take something like this, attach it to the base. Now I've got my Rode mic on here. I can tighten that down. Now I have the Rode mic and that on a tripod, and I can straighten those out, stick that up. There's a tripod ready to shoot with an external microphone on it, and I can walk away from the camera. Now, if you like to do moving shots and you're tired of that herky-jerky shot you get with an iPhone when you're walking and it is just bouncing around, you're gonna love this. This is called the Smooth. It's an iPhone or Android specific smartphone gimbal, and I can walk around with this, and this will actually stay with me wherever I go. I could turn it around, and I can control it whichever axis I want with the button. So if I turn it this way, it'll turn it left or right. If I turn it this way, up or down. All right, guys, one more thing. I have been through, I don't know, a couple of hundred cheap charging cables for the iPhone over the years. I would buy them on eBay. I would buy bulks of them, and they last for a couple of months. I recently started switching out to these Amazon Basics, and I gotta tell you, these things are damn near bulletproof. They're about, $10 a piece, but they work and they don't come apart in a couple of weeks. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope a couple of these items made sense to you here. Between all this stuff, it's kind of got you covered. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. Go check these things out. I've got links below. Some of them you could get for just a couple of bucks. And I guarantee it's going to take your iPhone videos to the next level. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I know maybe there's some of you that are video guys out there. You're not so much ham radio guys. I'm going to have a whole series of stuff on doing videos, editing, and getting stuff ready to go for YouTube. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got today. Join me next time, and I will go through some tips for making videos with the iPhone.